Hi all, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Shar RZ, S-H-A capital R capital Z, and that's my YouTube channel as well. Well, today we're going to have a lot of fun because we're going to get out of the kitchen and we're going to go on a field trip on location to all my favorite little local places to get the best ingredients, the most frugal basics that you need and where to get them, and a little more helpful tips and hints. So hang on and I'm going to show you what I'm going to look like. Okay, this is my undercover incognito while I visit all my favorite little places. So let's get started and let's have some fun with this. Hi all. I want to show you this store. It's kind of like a knockoff store where you find a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and everything's pretty well discounted. Of course, you got to watch the prices still. But I'm going to bring you in and show you their spices. Okay, here I am going in incognito, undercover. Now they've got their fair share of olive oils here, but the same thing like anywhere else, you have to take the cost of the bottle of olive oil and divide it by the ounces to see what you're really paying per ounce. Read the labels carefully. The Paloma is actually a mix of sunflower oil and extra virgin olive oil. The middle Palermo is just extra virgin, and the one on the right is just extra virgin. So be careful and divide it up to see what the price comes out per ounce. Sometimes you can save a lot more by buying the bigger bottle. Now up here, they actually have a sign in alphabetical order of all the spices with a number to find it on the bottom, which is really convenient for finding it quick. See how the numbers are shown on the bottom? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, etc. I'm not saying these are the best spices in the world, but for the price, like around $1.50, it's not a bad deal at all. The same thing goes for the vinegars. Very, very inexpensive if you can find these knockoff box stores. Of course, it's kind of like being at a tag sale, you know. You have to really look around. Assorted mustards, this, that, and the other thing. But if you want it and you're not going to use a lot of it, and the quality of it does not really matter that much, try to find these stores. Okay, this next store is a knockoff of the knockoff store that we just went in. This is called a Dollar Tree. Things aren't $1 anymore. I think they're like $1.25 on up. But let's go in and see what they have. Okay, we're going into the knockoff of the knockoff store. This store is the store that you go for your storage containers, for freezing your beef stock and chicken stock. So this store is where you go if you need sauces like A1. I don't recommend the soy, but they do have a bunch of different hot sauces. You really can't go wrong with a hot sauce, and they're very, very inexpensive. Lower shelf, you've got white and apple vinegar, $1.50. How can you find it any cheaper than that? Okay, the knockoff of the knockoff store plates. If you want white serving plates, they got a ton of them. They also have black plates, maybe if you're making a white sauce. $1.50 a plate. You can't beat that. Okay, I'm out of this store. Okay, this is the store that you want to go get all your wines for cooking. It's a liquor store in Connecticut. We call them package stores. It's not huge, it's not like a supermarket size, but it's not small. And so the prices are right in the medium. Okay, going into the liquor store, package store. This store has everything you need. Red wine, white wine, Marsala, port. And I want to show you something on the other side of this aisle. If you don't need a lot of wine, they sell small bottles. Perhaps you're not a wine drinker and you don't want to buy a big bottle and you don't think you're going to need that much for a recipe. They have individual little tiny 4-packs. These liquor stores also have really little bottles of liqueurs. So if you need something for a recipe, like one time I needed some Sambuca, and I really didn't want to buy a whole bottle of Sambuca. I bought a couple of these little shooters, just enough for the recipe, and called it good. And they're not much money either, like $1 each. Okay, this is our local mom and pop's grocery store. It's called Walt's Grocery Store. It's been here forever. And we're gonna go in and we can ask Paul if he has any beef bones so I can make some beef stock. You can see by his signs outside of his store, smoked ham bones, smoked kielbasa. Oh, here we go. Walt's homemade beef broth and chicken broth and pork broth. Well, I'm just gonna see if he has the bones. Okay, shall we go into this quaint little market? You gotta see this one. Walt's smoked center cut marrow bones for your dog. Boy, they look good enough to eat. Just a quick overview of this little store. It really is priceless. You look good enough. Say hi to everybody, Paul.
Hello.
Okay.
How's everybody doing?
All right. Hey, I'm looking for some beef bones. Do you have any today?
Beef marrow bones or beef shanks?
Beef shanks.
Beef shanks, I do.
Oh, all right.
I do. Yeah, they're just coming in the truck right now.
Wow, that'd be
as
great.
we speak.
All right. Could I have like about, I don't know, 3 to 5 pounds?
3 to 5 pounds, sure.
All right.
I'll cut those up. What, about 1.5 inches?
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Thanks.
You got it.
Okay, bye.
Coming right up.
Okay, so here's the truck at Walt's Market where my beef shanks are just coming in. All right, this is real work in progress right here. Delivery.
Oh yeah, men at work.
The men at work.
Working hard.
The delivery coming in for my beef shanks. All right, Walt's got his, Paul at Walt's Market's got his goods.
All right, let's start loading this up.
Men definitely at work. I guess they don't have to go to the YMCA to work out.
No, hell no, look. At 60.
All right. Well, here comes another load. They must be anticipating a busy weekend. Now what they're doing is they're lining it all up by groceries, meat, and produce. Or something to that effect. I don't know. They got an awful lot of unloading to do. And that's an awful lot of stuff to go into that little store. You found my beef shanks.
Oh yeah.
Just a quick look at their back where they prepare all this great food in such a small little space. You gotta love this sign. It says fresh from the cutting board. And this one over here, fresh meats. Great stuff. Paul, the owner of Walt's, is over there cutting up my beef shanks so I can make my own beef broth. They just came in off that big truck. Now he's trimming the fat off of the shanks. What? Paul is telling me all about beef tallow right now. And, oh,
Very good cooking with it.
all right,
Yeah, you got 4.5 pounds here.
perfect.
Is that good?
That's perfect. And I thank you so much for your time.
Oh, you're welcome. All righty.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Okay, thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
All right. Oop,
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Don't forget us when you're famous.
You're gonna have to edit that.
I put the front of the store in. We'll all be rich and famous, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Okay, take
Well,
care.
thank you.
This is one of our high-end fish markets in Old Saybrook, Connecticut here. We have quite a few, but this fish market is actually right next door to the fruit and produce stand that I work at in the summer. The seafood place here is nicely decorated with all sorts of buoys and moorings. But one thing you got to remember, if you're going to go to a high-end fish market, you still want to ask them what is fresh, because most of the food does come in on a truck frozen. If it's fresh, they should tell you it has not been previously frozen. Not a lot of things are fresh unless they're really in season. Just keep that in mind. Okay, here's a winter scene because it's winter here right now. This is the fruit and produce place I work at from April 1st to October 31st. It doesn't look like much at all because it's obviously closed for the 6 months. But if you go onto my YouTube channel and click on my video of a real farm stand, you'll see what it looks like in full bloom. Okay, we're gonna end the tour today at my local grocery store, 10 minutes from my house in walking distance. And it really is a great store. This is where I get my produce in the winter because the farm stand is closed. And it's a great store. It's a mid-sized grocery store. And let's check it out. Okay, remember, I'm undercover because I know a lot of people in here, and I didn't really think it would be appropriate to bring my tripod in. So we're just gonna do some sneak peeks. The nice thing about this store, Big Y, they really do try to buy local, from local farms. I'm not sure if you can see those signs up there, but in this store they do post the farms that they pull food from that are local here in Connecticut. One thing you really want to do, especially in the winter and any time of year really, is to buy what's in season. Like right now they have their acorn squash, they have some spaghetti squash, sweet potatoes, turnips, your basic onion and potatoes. Yesterday I bought some eggplant, $1.79 a pound. I can't really think you can beat that price, and it looks like nice eggplant. So I'm gonna do an eggplant parmesan with sausage tomorrow. Most of the greens and herbs right now are pretty pricey. But, you know, you can freeze. Fresh is best, and frozen is next, and can is last. Remember that. Apples are a good fruit now because even though they're coming from far away, they also travel well. I would stay away from other fruits that we get locally here in the summer. Like your nectarines and peaches that I see here, even some of the bananas. Those guys don't travel that well. They have a nice fish market here, but one thing you should keep in mind, and I didn't realize it till the other day, was that, let me see if I can zoom in, but there's little tags on each fish that tells where it comes from. Product of USA. That's good. That's what you want right now. $9.99 a pound for cod. That's not bad. Then you have another one, product of Norway, product of Iceland, more Iceland, product of Vietnam. Wow. Singapore, Canada. Well, Canada's not too far away. But check it out next time you're in your grocery store fish market. And buy USA is first choice, in my opinion. Now we have a nice meat department here, and we have butchers that cut up the meat that comes in. So it's not all pre-packaged, and definitely the next step up from stuff that comes in already wrapped up. Now here's what I was telling you about beef stock and beef broth. You can see there is tons to look at. But what you want to keep in mind, if you're not going to make your own, like I just got the beef shanks from Walt's Market to make my own, you should try to buy low sodium, because this stuff is really a lot of sodium in it. But if you wanted to do what I suggested, is you could take any one of these and put it in a pan with some chopped up carrots, celery, and onion, and reduce it to half. So basically you're putting the nutrients back in that the sodium has taken out. So that'll be a lot better. Cans of soup, cans of this, cans of that. Try to stay out of the can aisle for the most part if you can. We got frozen fruit here. Frozen fruit. And while fresh is best, frozen's not bad in the fruit section. So keep that in mind. Frozen vegetables. Not too bad. Fresh is best. I really don't know why some of these packages say steaming easy. What's so hard about steaming? But anyway, it's a good gimmick, I guess, for marketing. So frozen vegetables are doable in the winter. If you want to make a quick loaf of bread, but you don't feel like going through the whole process of overnight with the flour and things like that, a lot of markets sell thawed out dough that has already risen once. So you just put it on the counter, get it to room temperature, and then knead it a little bit to get the rest of the air out, and then roll it out and make a bread fresh out of the oven. Okay, that concludes my on-location field trip undercover for today. All the places that we went to are local here in the town of Old Saybrook, Connecticut, and all within probably a 5-mile radius of each other. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you back in the kitchen. Oh yeah, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, Shar RZ, SHAR, capital R, capital Z. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.